Extremist should be purified as a world issue. Love environment changing, says Tony Blair, talk on the part of formation in the wake-up of the Christchurch masjid shootings. The ex-UK Main Secretary told Down there should be an world treaty to put training versus extremist information system about the planet. Mr. Blair told it could be in the styling of the Kyoto Minutes, wherever countries devoted to an world treaty to bring hothouse gas emissions as signatories to Kyoto include to reply for ecological contamination. Mr. Blair wants governments to be reports for religious or psychological contamination if they enable youthful human beings to be learned a close-minded type of the planet. Talk at the World Formation and Skills Message Board in Dubai. The 1 week, Mr. Blair debated how formation should answer to recent monthly's attacks on mosques in New Zealand, in that 50 human beings dead. Mr. Blair said the World Formation meeting how extremist had to be tackled of an world prospect, quite rather than in regulation of person countries. Which happens during a nation's national borders is not fair. How nation's industry, told Mr. Blair. He named for formation system to vigorously contribute a tolerance type of the planet. All countries include to do the since everyone has got problems. Down there is Islamic extremist, order wing loath speaking, against Semitism, Islamophobia. Stimulating superstition necessary to start at an previous year, he reasoned. It's frequently while family are at their youngest how they requirement to be taking into account the knowledge of the way the planet is, and helping to believe in a way how is outdoor minded of how youthful year. Mr. Blair told lot formation system necessary, urgent reformation since virtually millions of family were creature learned in a way how was tight and close. He told Ducatian should be seen as a safety question and forced governments to use a more stake of resist extremism cost to put in the next of our formation system and our youthful human beings. Onto the US-based Believe pot, the Stimson Center, the US has consumable at low dollar, pound, on resist terrorism efforts with the 9/11 attacks on the US in 2001. But programs to hinder forcible extremist, consisting via formation, do up just 0.1% of world conducting on resist terrorism, on to the Center for Strategy and World Teaching, as well relying in the US. Mr. Blair underlined how putting in formation to hinder extremist should be a precedence. You've got to transactions in the philosophy of extremist and not fear the ensuing consequences, he told. Training youthful human beings on toleration and dealing prejudices was the just path to provide the following general will be complementary of the philosophy of extremist, he told. He named for schools to learn youthful human beings on crucial thought to furnish them in the skills to problem superstition. Family requirement to be capable to believe crucially and portion of thought crucially is creature outdoor to other, he told, talk at the formation meeting run by the Varkey basis. An world attitude would assist governments in countries that person impedance of little c prudent beginnings during their framework, he told. If I was behind in by the government present, I would be hard to do which we've made in the environmental and environment changing. Dealing extremist and promotion honor for various view should be seen as a world commitment, he told.